Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today we're going to be making Honey-Oat casserole bread. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please click the button down below. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. We actually will be using a 1.5 quart casserole dish to make this delicious bread. Well, let me go ahead and turn around the camera so you can see up close how to make this honey-oat casserole bread. We need a large bowl, and in it I put 1 envelope of active dry yeast, and we are going to go ahead and add in a 1/4 cup of warm water. Now this warm water needs to be between 110 and 115 degrees, and to check your water you could use like a thermometer to check it. We definitely want it warm enough to activate the yeast, but we don't want it too hot that it's going to kill the yeast. And I'll go ahead and put that in there. Now we're going to go ahead and push this aside and get another bowl. Now we have more of a medium-sized bowl. We're going to put in it a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter that is softened, which I have here. I actually had this sitting out on the counter for at least about an hour before I got it softened. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and add in a 1/4 cup of honey. Now I'm using clover honey. Again, you don't have to use clover honey. It's whatever honey you want to use. And I'm going to go ahead and add that in now. Now that the honey is added in, we need to add in 1 cup of boiling water, which I have right here. Now I actually boiled this in the microwave. I ended up doing it, for me, it was almost like 2 minutes and 30 seconds until I actually saw it boiling. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here, and we are going to go ahead and stir until the butter is melted. Sorry about that. And then we are going to cool the temperature of this between 110 and 115. The reason why we're cooling this down is we're going to be adding our yeast mixture in, and we don't want to kill the yeast with it being so hot. Again, you'll need to use your thermometer, and I've already put mine in, and mine said it was actually cooler than that. I guess by adding the honey in there with the butter, it cooled that water down nicely. Now we need to take our butter and honey mixture and we need to push it aside. And now we need to take our yeast mixture. We are going to go ahead and add in 2 whole eggs, which I have right here. We are going to go ahead and add in 1 cup of quick oats, which I have right here. And I will show you what the quick oats look like. Here's the quick oats that I am using. I'm using actually Quaker oats, quick oats. You don't have to use Quaker oats. If you haven't ever seen, this is huge. This is 2 5-pound bags. I get this at Sam's Club and it's a pretty good deal. So these are the oats that we will be using. Now we will be adding in 1 teaspoon of salt. And now we need to add in that butter mixture that we have cooled down. Next, we need to go ahead and take 2 cups of all-purpose flour, which I have right here. And now we are going to go ahead and turn on our mixer, and we are going to beat it on medium speed for 2 minutes. Now I'm going to take another cup of flour, all-purpose flour, and I'm going to go ahead and stir that in to make a soft dough. Now it may take a little bit more than a cup, but I'm going to start with there. I'm going to go ahead and stir in another 1/2 cup of flour, again all-purpose, to get it to form a little bit better. It looks better than it was, but I figured it just needed a little bit more. This is the consistency that I was wanting, where it was pulling more away from the bowl. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover it. I'm actually going to cover it with a piece of plastic wrap, and I'm going to put it in a warm place, and we need to have it double. So it may take up to an hour to have it doubled again. It depends on where you're going to put it, you know, to make it rise. Well, it's definitely doubled in size. It's been about an hour for me. So now we're going to go ahead and take our casserole dish that we have right here, and I've already went ahead and greased it with some butter. And I'm going to go ahead and take this dough and I'm going to punch it down with my fist, and I'm going to put it into our casserole bowl here. I added a little bit more flour to get it out of the mixing bowl. It just, for me, mine was still a little sticky. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a warm place. I'm going to cover it with a dish towel. We're going to try to get it to rise almost double. Well, almost double would be over the top, but at least up further up the dish. And it will take probably maybe about 30 minutes. Again, it depends on how warm your spot is. Now that it's been 30 minutes of it trying to rise again, and it looks like it's at least doubled from where it was, we're going to go ahead and bake it in a 375-degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes or until golden. And then I'll show you when it's done. The Honey-Oat casserole bread is all done. Mine baked 35 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and let it cool in the pan about 10 minutes, and then it's been the 10 minutes and I put it on a wire rack. I'm going to let it on here completely cool, and then we'll have a taste test. Here's a piece I already cut up, and I put some butter on it. If you'd like, you could put some more honey on it. So let's go ahead and have a taste test. Let's try this Honey-Oat casserole bread. It's delicious. It definitely is moist. I will leave the recipe down in the description. Well, thank you for watching. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.